going to get off my ass and do Dave a solid. It's not even doing a solid. He paid for me to advertise. It's like, oh, should I pay you more? I'm like, no, I haven't even advertised you enough because we hadn't done I haven't done any podcasts regularly or consistently. When I go through the sponsors, it's all rushed. But anyway, we all know David Barnett, Business Buyer Advantage. He's the Canadian, overlives in Atlantic time zone because Canada has to be special. And he's the guy that I always tell you guys to go visit. Link is down below there. You can see it. Before you buy yourself a business or you take on a business partner, or if you happen to be an owner of a business and you want to sell a business, I say go talk to Dave. Because you guys come up to me and like, oh, should I buy this business? I'm like, well, if you want to pay me an arm and a leg for me to go through the tax returns, I guess I'm more qualified than the average guy to do it because I was in banking after all. But he handles everything from rental property and the local hot dog shop to international franchises and how they work and leasehold improvements and all this other. He knows what he's doing. And he just wanted to just contact me about a month or so ago. He says, I just had a client of yours and I saved his entire 401k. This guy was going to cash in his 401k or he was going to withdraw from it or borrow against it and all that. And he said, no, don't do it. And I don't care if Dave charges, I don't know what he charges. I know it's more than $500 for like, you get a free, like, you could call the guy for free and he could talk to you a little bit about, okay, well, what do you need? But it's at minimum, it's got to be $500 at minimum. But I think it's more like $1,000 or $2,000 for him to take a look at a business and let you know whether you should cash in your life savings or not. And he did that, and he saved a guy his entire livelihood. And I'll tell you something, man, especially nowadays, and he's Canadian, but with the West in general, where there are so many rules and laws, and they make it so difficult to start a business, especially if you happen to be in a province or a state where they just hate businessmen. They just hate hardworking people. And you all, oh God, and all you naive people, it's my dream to start a business. I'm gonna buy a restaurant, that kind of stuff. Yeah, contact Dave. Talk to Dave. Dave. No one's gonna get that. That's Penguins of Madagascar joke. And toss them more than a couple hundred, maybe a couple $1,000 before you make an incredibly stupid decision. And I know a lot, New Year's resolutions, all that. That's coming up. Okay, well, how about I'm going to start my business. I'm going to buy a bit. Oh, how about you contact Dave instead? That'd be it. All right, that's it. Oh, Alex, he's speaking German. Guten Abend, mein Freund. Was ist los? All right, see you guys later. Toodles.